Welcome back, everyone. This is 40 here. I'm just in the middle of doing some more farming. But what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to make a quick video um, in regards to beating the dreaded Frost. I actually made the one for beating the elite guy, the elite snowman, who's really super duper easy. That's because I was using like a carry, but I mean, nowadays it's kind of easier to get your communication out there, like to Reddit or something, or having a friend that can help you out. So because the event is pretty much almost already over, I figured since I'm starting new and I'm just starting to make the videos, I mean, I already did it and I know I can beat it, so I'm just going to contribute to how to beat it now, so for people who are viewing the content in the future, they can kind of see like, okay, that's how it's done, if it ever comes back or not. That's going to be the plan here, so I'm not going to go in there on how to beat it with free-to-play. I'm just going to probably take my main party here, and then I'm just gonna go with this. Okay, so I'm not gonna do anything overly special. My characters here, I'm just gonna go through the equipment real quick. You can pause it if you want to look at how the characters are specifically made, but most of them are, I try to get them to be over 400 attack, just so that they can deal at least a basic amount of damage, so that they contribute to the carry instead of just making one character too strong. But my Noctis is the one that's geared the most right now, and I'm hoping he doesn't die because he's got his thing. But I spoke about this in my previous video, how I kind of ran this, so I'm gonna follow that strategy altogether, where I'm gonna go in there. I'm not gonna use Embolden first run because I'm having a whole carry group. I'm actually gonna use the Winter Ward to kind of show you the benefit of it, even whether you have a good party or not, how much it benefits you. So, I'm gonna go to Dreaded Frost Elite. I'm just gonna look here for a friend that's gonna contribute a lot, or as much as they can, really. So since I've been just kind of clicking on all my groups as I was doing my farming, I don't have any of my friends here. So there's only one Noctis here, who is 633. Let's see if he's equipped properly. So he's got a fire weapon, which will allow him to chain with my other guys. So at least we'll get something out of him. So that's gonna be the bad boy we're gonna go with. So we're gonna pick him up. Just hoping that he chains well with my guys, and hopefully we don't get dominated like Tree Trunk. So there's our little guy there, as we have him here on our side as well. We're fighting him. So I'm bringing a full DPS party rather than how I normally bring it, which, as you can see here, I normally have Cecil, Refia, Lightning, Noctis, and then like a full break or whatever. Because we're so far in the event, I don't really need to do that anymore. So this is normally what I would do. I would cast Embolden, but we're not going to cast Embolden because we're a full DPS group. We're going to cast Winter Ward, which is going to give us 50-50 for wind and ice. And then from this point, what we're going to try and do is we're just going to try and deal as much damage as we can. We want to try and bring him down a threshold each time. This first round, whether you bring him to the threshold or not, it appears to me that he's just going to attack you however he was going to attack you when the match started. So I have a feeling that there was a pre-roll already, and his roll was said, yes, you're going to be aggressive or you're going to be defensive. So this first move, it could be anything. So I'm going to use Noctis's first because they're my full break units, or not my full break, sorry, but they're my break units. They can break attack and defense, so I'm going to hope that they do that before these other guys hit. So I'm going to 1-2, and let him go 1-2, then 1-2. So as you can see, he resisted everything except defense, which is exactly the only one I wanted. So we brought him down to 50%. See, whether we brought him beyond the threshold or not, he still cast Double Blizzaga and Deathclaw. So thank God for the Blizzard. So see how much this thing really helps. Even though my Noctis and my friend Noctis here that I brought along have negative fire resistance, with that thing it brought it to even, which made me survive. They took the biggest damage, so it's pretty good. So in this case, I know I can pretty much do what I need to do from this point. I'm going to Embolden. I'm just going to repeat just because I don't really need to worry about it. I got defense down. So if he survives here, which he might, yeah, he's going to survive. Oh, no, he's not. But if he survived, either way, his next ability was going to be focusing power. So he was gonna sit there anyway. So after the first turn, as long as you can survive with the first turn, you're gold. So if you can get that that Winter Ward, it dramatically changes how this works. So I mean, obviously my party's overpowered right now, but if you could bring it down 25% each round after the first round, given the first round he can cast it anyway, so technically you have 2 rounds to bring him down 25% the first time. It's definitely doable. This is going to be a lot easier than you thought. So that's actually another benefit for you, to being able to, if you can get a carry to beat it once, then from then on it's a lot easier. So that's kind of how that's rolling. I think I'm gonna beat one more time. So let me see if I have enough here. I'm gonna just go in there and whoopsies. I'm gonna beat the weakest one because, like, again, I don't really need the points. I really don't care, because the event, like I said, is over, and at this point it's more so just to get these dailies, because now they're including lapis and stuff, which means it piles up. You get 5 here, 5 there. It gets crazy. So in this case, I'm not gonna use Winter Ward because I don't think I need it. I'm gonna chain off of the attacks off of Gilgamesh there for my other 2 characters, but these guys might actually be able to kill him on their own. I don't remember how hard they were hitting before, but I think they might be able to do it. So we're gonna see this in a second. So we're gonna go these 2, break it down, yeah, and then here to go with Gilgamesh's triple. So there's multi-chain in there from his triple. So yeah, that was kind of stupid, but that's kind of like the weakest version, which I'm hoping that most of you can beat. He's kind of, I think he has a lot less life than the last tier of the other guy, but yeah, that's kind of how it is for the 12. So I just wanted to get my points. But anyways, not to make this video too long, that is essentially how this round would go. If you have a carry friend, then congratulations. If not, then it's a little bit harder. You're gonna have to bring a character that helps cast that Barblazaga. This is the only time I would think that Sirius might be useful, because he has that 70%, and because first turn from the many times I've ran it the last little while, this might be actually really, really useful, because he casts Death Claw and then he casts that. So if you have like a tank provoke, you can get the Death Claw and then he'll do a double Blazaga more than likely. As long as the first turn you get it close to 25% or 20%, that means the next turn you'll bring it over 25, he'll hit a threshold, and as long as you keep going down that threshold, you can kind of keep him powering up the whole time. Now granted, after his powering up, he's gonna do his smash, and in this case he does a double smash and he hits quite a bit. So using abilities like Embolden or Protectaga or whatever from like Cloud or something to boost up your defense is gonna make it that much easier. Or in my case, like when I just started doing it, I brought 2 tanks. I brought Warrior of Light and I brought Cecil. So Cecil to kind of cover, and I gave Warrior of Light the provoke to kind of get that first hit, and then hoping that Cecil would step in. And on a few cases I had Cecil step in front of Warrior of Light and took both of the hits. It was a joke. He took like nothing, which is kind of funny. But those are your options. So hopefully, if you haven't beat it yet, maybe this kind of helped you boost to get you to beat it there. But either way, I will see you guys for the next event. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video and if it helped you even a little bit, or at least got a good laugh of how crazy some of these characters are, please like the video, subscribe too. That'd be pretty cool, so I know how many people are kind of seeing this. That'd be really fun. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll continue to produce more stuff. I mean, the new event comes out tomorrow, so there's going to be a few videos in regards to that and my input and how I feel about it, and maybe some strategies on it. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys later.